From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Littell.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
In the air, left field. DeLuca makes the grab, one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Sean Murphy.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 in those at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Just misses.
That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Profar is out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Ozuna with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back. He brought it back. We head to the bottom of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the mound today, Chris Sale.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the 1st. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Outside corner, there's a strike. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, a shortstop.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Yandy Diaz.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Yandy Diaz now. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Runner takes off, and that is out of play. Kim, the base runner at first with one out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Harris fires it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. With 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero, trying to get the Rays on the board. Late swing, fouled off. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Josh Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. To the right side, Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair, scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Matt Olsen. Olsen working through some struggles lately. Littell back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. DeLuca ranging back, and it's off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The next offering misses, and that is ball one.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2. No score here in the second. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Lowe getting the start in right. Batting 6th in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-1. That's to third. Gets it to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. One out, bases empty.
Nope, ball. 2-0.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike.
3-1.
And it's 3-1. That's ball four.
Nope,
Tried
ball
another
four. Take your
fastball,
base.
but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And the 1-0. That one missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now, Taylor Walls.
Nope,
just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Jansen over at second. DeLuca at first. One gone. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 so far. And that clips the inside corner.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Off the mark
that
there.
missed. That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. throw on to Olsen. Inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that.
No balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Low has it sized up. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7, Profar.
Here's Profar now. Grounded out his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the grab. And that is that. Braves strand 1, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the center fielder, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1. That one missing inside. In the dirt. Diaz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another ball. And that one is in for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Junior Caminero will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Slider right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Check swing, called strike. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Olsen now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. This one popped up. That's out number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back foot slider struck him out. And the Braves go down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Just missed.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rips one to right, and foul ball. The kick, the 3-2, and he walked it.
Ball 4, take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first with one gone. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Jansen stands at first with one out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Sale delivers. battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
1-2.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Two outs. On the ground to third. Allen. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Littell back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one misses. 2-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared Kellner.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. Struck out looking his first time. Kellner goes 6'1", 25 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Walls makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you've got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground, out to short. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Next pitch
No,
is
that's low.
downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And he deals. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Oh, and he hit him.
You hit him.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses. 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Kevin Kelly.
Number 49, Kevin Kelly.
And now Nick Allen. And he's already singled in this game.
Allen.
That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Profar climbs in on that left side.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one not close. It's a ball and two strikes. Allen over at first with one away. Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four to a board. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one outside. And that is ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Count's full.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses. Ball. 2-2.
2-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And downstairs, Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now in Tampa Bay. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. That's in there. It's 0-1. Sale ready to fire now. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
To third, Allen. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Johnny DeLuca digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases. And
there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for
Pete Fairbanks taking over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ozzie Albies.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight
0 balls, 1
queso
strike.
right there.
And a good eye
Ball,
there.
that's down.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
On the ground to first.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's
Ball.
outside.
2-2.
Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So here's Murphy now. Swings through that one for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul straight back. And ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez getting ready to go. Rasmussen also throwing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next pitch
Ball,
is
that's
outside. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke
1 ball,
up a
2
little
strikes.
bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Hector Neris. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Hector Neris.
Foul ball there. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the DH, Jose Caballero, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris racing after it, and out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Kim.
And now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. And that misses, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Drew Rasmussen will take over here.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 57.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia.
Rasmussen.
First pitch just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta preparing to come on if needed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 and 2 the count.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Allen. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Michael Harris the second in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there. 3-1. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jurickson Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Drew Rasmussen is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 70 on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Two on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a drive deep right field. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. One run's in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Matt Olson, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the forced play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Albies swings through it for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Sean Murphy, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering, and it just misses.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
So they're all loaded up. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Fastball for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Check swing, called strike. Inside, almost got him. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's to third. And it gets by him. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-0.
Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In there at the knees. The 0-2. And that's outside.
That's the ball. Outside.
Diaz at first, 1 gone. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now it's filled up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
At the plate, Josh Lowe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Slider for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that's down. Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Danny Jansen next to bat for Tampa. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses. Jansen fields, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Nick Allen next up for the Braves.
Nick Allen.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
No, that missed.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Base is empty, one away here in the top of the 9th. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
1-1.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now Danny Jansen. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No, that's down. Ball.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
The Rays trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. The Braves leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The Rays down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.